have Edward, right?
Yes, you have Edward.
I do have a few security. Yeah, so we have some security questions to ask to secure identity. May I please have
Have which?
your full name
Edward John Chase.
and your date of birth?
October 12, 1960.
All right. And your address on file.
General Delivery, Princeton, British Columbia, V0X1W0.
Mhm. And we have a message phone. Do you have another number that you would like to?
You don't even have a message phone. You got one number to call, and it's a Service BC number, 295-4600.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. I applied for a phone to you people, and I applied for everything, and I just get turned down for everything. So I've got nothing. But what we need today is we need the $300 gasoline or heating supplement that Brian, who is now a supervisor in your thing, that he's been giving me every month throughout the winter months, last year and the year before. I don't make it. I'm sitting over there in the highway using bare minimum $40 of gas a day to run a generator, to run one little heater and to have some electricity. I have to go to the courts, to go down to the court of law, and I've applied for funding and I applied for tires. They gave me the $200 gas, but they didn't okay the tires or the glass. So I'm going without the tires or glass on the 15th before my insurance runs out, because both my 2 times they bounced my insurance payment here this last week. So service charges are through the roof in my bank account, and I'm freezing and I'm starving. And I'm going to sue the government of British Columbia for criminal negligence. And please don't hang up on me, because I'll just put you on Twitter. I just need them to do something now. I just need them to do something.
I will have to put you on hold. Okay.
Thank you. No, I wasn't mean.
You were very polite.
Doesn't matter.
Just keep it up.
Doesn't matter. It's what I say. You wait when she comes back from this hold. You listen to what she says. Well, you gotta wait for them to do it. The fact that we can't contact Brian and have him have input put on this is also criminal. When you're picking and choosing information to use or create, not competent.
And you are on disability, and you normally receive your payment via the direct deposit, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so those are the security questions which I hadn't done yet, so now I'm completed. So the reason for your call today is to request for propane. Is that what was the reason for your call today, please?
Well, there's so many requests in that the ministry's been ignoring forever.
Yeah, I know.
That I'm just going to give you the urgent ones. I'm going to give you the urgent ones.
Okay.
I need
Okay.
Brian,
Yeah.
Brian, who is now a supervisor in one of your call centers. He used to be the guy that did my work, or he was a special guy that they brought in. He realized that in this old camper I had that had holes everywhere that you could run a propane heater in because it wouldn't kill you because there was tons of holes. I lived in that. I slept in that, and I lived in my car. Between those two, Brian was giving me $300 a month extra for fuel and propane because he realized I wasn't making it. And I wasn't making it even with that. So now I'm in a great big fifth wheel trailer and a bigger truck. The truck has no window on the side, so it's full of snow and it's cold. I don't have winter tires, so I can't go on the highway or I can't drive around town. Now my insurance payments have bounced. But however, there's no propane in this trailer because the furnace is broken, so it's all gasoline to heat it now. It's gasoline for electricity, it's gasoline for heat, it's gasoline for cooking. So I want you to put back the $300 per month that Brian was on that your other people took off here in the spring. And then I'd like you to okay my tires so I can get on the highway and okay the glass. Those are the three I want you to do today. Please and thank you. You know, I've been on David Eby's Twitter account and Sheila Malcolmson's Twitter account every day, putting the videos and the phone calls on there, and everybody knows. And most people, to your credit, would have hung up on me by now. So to your credit, that's good. But we can't keep ignoring me. We can't keep abusing me. I have to get down to the court and challenge you guys in a legal court of law.
All right. So I do understand that you're frustrated and everything, right?
I'm abused.
So I am just taking the calls today. Okay.
Well,
So what I'm going to do, as you said, you wanted the propane. I am going to put in a request for a propane. Okay.
no,
And there
ma'am.
are other.
Ma'am, no. See, as I said to you, since Brian was doing that 300, I used to be in an old trailer.
Brian is.
Well, you know, it's very simple to find out. But anyway, that guy that authorized that, it was there, and I was in a car and a camper. The camper was sitting in one spot. It wasn't moving. Now I've got a fifth wheel trailer that doesn't use propane because the furnace is broken. Everything that is required in that is gasoline. Bare minimum $40 per day. So I wish to have the $300 that Brian was giving me for fuel and propane for gasoline. Because that's my heat, it's my everything. I'm sitting on the side of the road in Princeton. You can see all my videos on David Eby's Twitter account or Sheila Malcolmson's Twitter account. And this phone call is going on David's account as soon as I get off the phone with you. But all the other people have hung up on me right away. So the ministry's on there is hanging up. At least you're not hanging up and you've been polite. But if you can do something for me, it would be great.
Like I said, sir, I will try my very best. Like I will put in a request, okay, for a propane that you have asking for. There are a few questions that I have to ask you in order to create that. Just
Are these the budget questions? Well, the budget is irresponsible will be my answer. The budget is incompetent. It's irresponsible. There's not one bit of that budget that can live through reality. So I don't talk about the budget.
let me put you on a quick hold to create that service request for you. Okay?
Well, ma'am, can I ask you what is the request you're putting in for? Are you putting in for the $300?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you. That would be great. That would be great. Wait. Thank you. So she's saying she's going to put it in for the propane one, but it's actually now, it was propane and gas. Now it's all gas, but she still wants to put it in as propane. But if we want to put it in as propane, then let's add a $3,000 furnace to that request, because that's what the propane would be using. Because the heater that I used in the other trailer, I can't use in this one because it kills me. This one doesn't lose all the air that the other one did. It doesn't have holes in the roof and broken windows and great big cracks in the door. And it was still almost killing me. But it just about killed me the one time I used it, or 2 times I used it when I first got this trailer. I don't like having to embarrass myself and everybody else all over the world. But if that's what it takes, then that's what it takes. Everything I'm saying now is going on Twitter. It's all being recorded. And like I say, if anyone has a problem with it, well then courts of law can address that. So did you get that moving expense in there, Connie? Did you get that moving expense to go for the tires and the window? Is that in there?
Expense.
Hey?
You already got money for moving. You got that $200.
Got the $200 for gas, but I can't go without tires and a glass, right?
Oh,
So remember, okay,
that's
so what's
right.
happening with that one?
I just put a note on that you were inquiring about that. This happened, so you're
Please
talking.
bear with me. I do have to finish this question.
Right.
Okay? So client's contact information. So how can we reach you? Through my self-serve or?
No, you reach me through calling Service BC, 295-4600.
Okay. 250, right?
Yes.
250 295
4600. 4600.
Okay. And that is
Service BC in Princeton.
in Princeton.
It's 100 yards away from where I'm parked over there on the side of the highway.
All right. And what was unexpected that has happened this month that has caused you to need money for utilities?
Weather, bounce checks, insufficient budget, irresponsible budget,
Okay, hold on.
negligent legislation.
Sir, I'm typing this, so I can't go so fast. You said weather, right? Cold weather, right?
Well, winter in general, tires, which is winter in general, a glass, which is winter in general, and then the reasons for all those problems: a negligent, irresponsible, incompetent budget. And let's be clear. So I put in a new moving expense because you can't go on the highway without the glass, and you can't go on the highway without the tires. So we resubmitted the moving expense for the tires and the glass. What's happening with that one?
Wrong printer.
I
I can have so many.
know.
It's okay. It's good exercise.
Mhm. It's nice going back there, I know. I like it. Unless you make a mistake and have to go back and forth all the time.
Which is fine. I need the exercise. Trying to get.
No, I just
Are you there, ma'am?
fast.
She hung up on me.
Are you sure, or is she just on the?
No, the time's gone away. Do you believe that? Anyway, you guys, you heard that now.
Or you just waiting on that?
You heard that now. I'm going to let you go and post this.